Smallville Season 4 is finally a season I got around to finishing. I actually started watching this season later than I normally do with the Smallville season. It's just because I had a couple other shows I wanted to finish. But finally finished Smallville Season 4. And I gotta say, this is a really mixed bag of a season for me. Overall, I think it's probably one of the best objectively, but I feel like I enjoyed Season 2 and 3 more so far. Um, we'll talk about Season 5 through 10 when we get to those seasons. But right now, this is kind of most mixed baggy of a season for me. I think what I enjoyed most about this season, of course, is the introduction of Lois Lane. I'm forgetting the actress who plays her. She's the right amount of sexy, alluring, fascinating, while also being spunky, kind of all the characteristics if you want of a Lois Lane type, and she clearly, while her and Clark do not get together by this end of the season, it's clear that's where that's going to go. I mean, they make it very clear with certain lines of like, farm boys aren't my type, but, nerdy dudes with glasses is like, oh, okay. But she's clearly pushing Clark out of her comfort zone, things like that. And it's really great stuff. The other great aspects about the season is you see everybody grow up. They actually progress the show. They could have kept these dudes in high school for whatever and kept it going CW style, because this was a CW show. That's what they kind of do. We got our Riverdales, we got all these shows as proof of that. But they did. They aged everybody up, let them grow up. The end of the season is a high school graduation, things like that, and everybody's thinking about their careers and where they're going to go next, and that's kind of a lot of talk throughout the season, and it's a lot of great stuff. And so there's that, and yeah, so that's all great stuff. I think where my negatives come in is a lot of the Lana stuff just felt like she felt like such an afterthought to the show, where I feel like those earlier seasons she felt more of like a real heartbeat to the show in some ways, where I felt like she, when her and Clark were having her moments, she was discovering moments about her parenthood and things like that, her biological father, things like that. Those are more interesting stuff that made me feel good watching those moments. Now I'm just watching it, I'm just not really caring. This is like the hints of, this is where kind of that witch subplot kind of begins a little bit, and it's really awkward and not very good. Lana just needed to go bye-bye by the end of the season, but they drew that out, and here we are. So, yeah, I think that's fine. I really enjoyed the episode Crypto. That's probably my favorite of the season. Also the finale of the season, which is the end, where they kind of, bring the meteor showers all back around. That's really great stuff. As for worst episode of this season, really just any. I don't know if I have worst episodes this season. I think it's just that Lana stuff that just did not work for me this season. But overall, this is a great season of the show that really advanced the characters and was really kind of leaving season 5 to take us in the new era of the show. They clearly wanted to move the momentum and do some new stuff with it, and that's great to see that. So, great episode, great season of the show, and we'll be talking about season 5 next month in January. So, stay tuned for that review. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.